Howdy folks, and thanks for tuning back into the channel. Death. I bet I got your attention just a little bit, didn't I? For some people, death is their worst fear. Some people avoid the topic entirely. Either way, I think we can all say death is something nobody enjoys talking about. However, I promise you, death is not a bad thing. Even though I'm a religious and faithful man, my reasoning behind this isn't even necessarily rooted in either construct. Life has no meaning without death. They're nothing without one another. Say we never died and truly had unlimited time to do anything and everything. We would almost always certainly do nothing. If there were truly no limit on our time, we would have absolutely no sense of urgency to accomplish or complete anything. Even though we don't know how or when we die, we do know one thing for sure. We will die. And our time is limited, so we can't take a single moment of this life for granted. Recently, I've had a couple deaths of people very close to me in life, one of which was my grandfather. And even though he was in his mid-80s and battling what seemed like every known disease and illness, he was a strong man till the day he died. Both mentally and physically, he was strong. Since my brother and I were the youngest of the grandkids, we didn't get nearly as much time with him. So in those later years, I tried to spend time with him, talk to him on the phone, or even get things he'd like that he could enjoy. And actually, here's a great example of that. So my grandfather was a mechanic, and he told me that he owned a repair manual for every vehicle he ever had, except the van that they had owned at the time, which actually my grandmother still has to this day. So when he told me that he did not have the repair manual for that, you know what I did? I went out and bought it for him. Something so simple cost me $10 at the Toyota dealership. But I'll tell you what, he was like a kid in a candy store, reading that thing like it was a race to the finish, highlighting stuff, putting post-it notes in there, folding pages to save for later. It was something I'll never forget. It made me really happy to see how happy he was. Unfortunately, I don't get to experience that anymore. But what I do have is the pre-existing memories that we do have together. And I knew while I had time with him that it was limited, so I tried to cherish every moment that I had with him. So folks, this is my overall point I hope you can take home with you today. Death is not something to hate, worry about, or even be scared of. Death gives life meaning. It gives us initiative. It gives everything passion and purpose. There would be no true life without death. And like I said earlier, if we truly had unlimited time to do anything and everything, we would almost always do nothing. Talk about procrastination. I truly hope you all were able to take something away from this today and apply it to your life and how you view death. I know with dealing with some loss in my life, it certainly has helped me. As always, my name is Matthew Yarger. Thanks for tuning into my channel. And if you like this video, be sure to give it a like, subscribe to my channel, share it with your family and friends. As always, my social media is linked on my page. Don't forget to add me. Thanks for watching.